Last time on Superkick'd Unlisted, we saw Taylor rising. But she wasn't alone. And she issued a challenge to Mark Wheeler. Find a partner for a tag team match. Anytime, any place. And on Stratosphere's corner, Tony Adams would make an appearance wearing a genuine Friday the 13th Part 4 Jason Voorhees mask. And he had an offer that Stratosphere just couldn't refuse. Signed in spit. Ew. Kobe Durst was in action, and he would take on Roach. And in a hard-hitting, physical confrontation, it would be Kobe Durst hitting the Diamond Driver pile driver and picking up the victory. Feeling good about himself, he would then go on to challenge the Superkick champion, Young Miles. And in the main event, it would be Jesse V taking on Solo Ali. Could Solo Ali conquer Jesse V? No! This is Superkick'd Unlisted! Welcome to Toronto, Ontario, Canada! And welcome to Superkick'd Unlisted! I'm the voice of Superkick'd, Chris Morrison, and in the ring right now, we have got Homeless Brooks. Looking disheveled, as he almost always does. And he is preparing to face. That's right, that music can mean only one thing. The appearance of the Diamond Tiger, Kobe Durst. There he is, the man, the Diamond Tiger. And the man who just last week challenged the Superkick champion, Young Miles, to a championship match somewhere down the line. And I have a feeling that that match will happen sooner rather than later. And Kobe Durst, no stranger to championship matches, he also recently challenged the then champion, Tarek, who I consider one of the greatest, if not the greatest, Superkick champions of all time. And that statement might sound like I'm backtracking a bit, but that is because there's something about this Young Miles. This man is on a course, a crash course even, to surpassing Tarek as the greatest Superkick champion. But let's turn our attention to the match. And we've got Kobe Durst nailing Homeless Brooks with a dropkick and now a suplex. Countered by Homeless Brooks, belly to back suplex connecting. Beautifully done by Homeless Brooks. Misses with the enziguri. Kobe Durst now with Homeless Brooks. What strength by Kobe Durst to get Homeless Brooks up and over. Durst now with a stiff kick right to the ribs. And now with Homeless Brooks backed up into the corner. A forearm to the chest. Irish whip. Homeless Brooks hard into the corner. Durst now charging. And there's Homeless Brooks to counter. Misses with that wild right. And it's Durst now taking things to the floor. And both men slugging it out. And we have just got a brawl now here at Unlisted. Durst suplex up and over. And Homeless Brooks crashes back first onto that concrete floor. Wait a second. That sick Homeless Brooks is just laughing. It's like he enjoys the punishment, the pain. Well, if it's pain Homeless Brooks wants, it's pain he's gonna get at the hands of the Diamond Tiger Kobe Durst. Slamming Homeless Brooks back first, almost breaking the man in half on the edge of the ring apron.
6.
Referee up to a 6 now, and there's Durst whipping a lifeless Homeless Brooks back into the ring. Durst now looks like he's gonna take the elevator to the top floor. Will we see Ram Jam? Durst is signaling for it, but it's Homeless Brooks back to his feet. Durst now leaping up and over. Homeless Brooks countering the clothesline, driving Kobe Durst face first into the mat. Homeless Brooks now, a boot to the face. Rolling over, hooks the leg, but it's Kobe Durst kicking out. What a match we have to kick things off here on Superkick'd Unlisted. Durst misses with that wild right. Homeless Brooks takes an elbow right to the jaw. And the shot of that just echoing throughout the studio here at Superkick'd. Durst now with Homeless Brooks, another suplex, turns it up and over, driving Homeless Brooks into the corner. Durst now rolling Homeless Brooks over, and I think Homeless Brooks may have hurt his knee there. Both legs hooked, but Homeless Brooks kicking out. Kobe Durst looking pleased with himself here. But he wants to keep that momentum going. Will we see the pile driver, the diamond driver, Homeless Brooks doing all he can to fight out of it? And Homeless Brooks does, but eats a boot. Probably the first thing he's eaten in weeks. And it's Durst now. What a slap right across the face. And another, doubling his pleasure. It's Homeless Brooks showing some fight. Back up to his feet. Wild lefts and rights. Wait a second, what do we got here? Durst just too much size and strength. Now with Homeless Brooks. Power bomb! Oh wait, he's not done. Going for a second. No, he's going for the natural hat trick. Can he get Homeless Brooks up? Driving him into the turnbuckles. Now, Diamond Driver connecting. That's it. Durst now hooks the leg. That's all she wrote. Thanks for coming out, Homeless Brooks. And that is as good as I've seen Kobe Durst look in that ring for quite some time. Could we be looking at the next Superkick'd champion? The days, the weeks, could be numbered for young Miles. Coming up next, we are going to hear from Tony and Bruce as they await Homeless Brooks.
I gotta kick my ass! Fuck!
What happened out there, bro?
Kobe fucking Durst! That's what happened!
Come here. Tell Tony boy where you came short. Where were your shortcomings?
He powerbomb me once.
Yeah?
And then he powerbombed me twice.
Yeah.
And then he powerbombed me 3 times.
Let it
And then he
out.
powerbombed me onto the rope.
Uh-huh.
And then he pile drove me to the ow!
Jesus.
Snap out of it.
Oh,
Look at Tony boy.
yeah.
You need to stick to the plan.
Plan.
Oh, I know.
You need to listen. Keep your head up high. Now give Tony boy a kiss.
All right.
Good.
It's nice. It's nice.
That's good. You did good.
I feel better.
You look good.
Good.
All right, stick to the plan. And you stick with me.
Got it, Tony.
Because we got big plans.
Big plans.
All right? Now come along.
All right, Tony.
Come along, guys.
Give him a kiss.
Yeah.
Kiss him.
Yeah.
Should have kissed him on the lips.
Why? I can't.
Tony Adams calling the shots here for Homeless Brooks and Bruce James. And before we get to our next match, on behalf of Superkick'd, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us on YouTube week after week for Superkick'd Unlisted. And if you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, drop us a like, and hit the notification bell, and you will know each and every time Superkick'd uploads a video. And of course, if you've missed any of our past events, make sure you go back on the Superkick'd YouTube library and check them out. Everything that Superkick'd has ever done in its history is now on YouTube. And right now, we've got Rider Furlong in the ring, awaiting the presence of Blake, who is flanked by Solo Ali and Dallas Kyle. And it's been well documented over the last 3, maybe even 4 weeks now. Solo Ali proclaimed that he would take the careers of not only himself, but Blake and Dallas Kyle and put them on his shoulders and take all 3 men to the top. Well, things haven't gone the way Solo said they were going to. And now, it's left us here with Blake taking on Rider Furlong. Can Blake somehow right the ship and steer things in the right direction? It's Blake now with Rider Furlong. Irish whip, counter. Blake, big time shoulder tackle. Nothing to it. Too easy for Blake. Up and over. Leapfrog by Furlong. Crossbody! But he couldn't keep Blake down. Furlong now. Big time hip toss. Drop kick. Beautifully done. And that sends Blake to the floor. It's Rider Furlong. Slingshot over the top. And there's Blake taking the legs out from underneath the Rider Furlong, who crashes hard, face first into the ring apron. Blake now rolling in, hooks the leg. Rider Furlong kicking out. What a stiff kick. Right between the shoulder blades. And it's Blake now, setting up for a suplex. Up and over goes Furlong. Blake hooking the leg. Still not enough to put away Rider Furlong. Big kick right to the chest there by Blake. Blake now, from out of the corner, charges right into an elbow by Rider Furlong. Rider Furlong now, dodging Blake, kicks to the face. Furlong now, out of the corner, hits the ropes. Oh, going for the Rough Rider. Blocked by Blake. Roll up. Oh, he can't keep Furlong down. Now, hooking the legs. But it's Furlong kicking out again. And it's Blake now, trying to wear down Rider Furlong. Right in front of the Hounds. Dallas Kyle and Solo Ali. Ready to pounce at a moment's notice. Itching to run some interference. At least that's what I would be doing. That's what I would be thinking. These three men, one of these three has to right this ship. And it's Rider Furlong now. Window of opportunity to turn the tide in this match. And as I was saying, the talent between Solo Ali and Dallas Kyle, and even this Blake. Oh, Rider Furlong, a little matrix move there, and a kick to the back of the head. Furlong now with Blake. Suplex, no, blocked by Blake. Driving an elbow to the head. Rider Furlong though. Furlong now, backing Blake into the corner. Trying to break that waist lock with those elbows, and he does. Blake now, down and out, and it's Furlong, driving a forearm right to the side of the head. You can hear Solo, and now here's Dallas Kyle up on the ring apron. Referee threatening to throw Dallas Kyle out. But the distraction opened the door for Solo Ali, and there's Blake with a curb stomp to put away Rider Furlong, and he does.
That easy. That easy.
Finally, Solo, Dallas Kyle, and Blake have gotten into the win column. I am shocked. That easy, says Blake. Could this be the start of the ascension to the top of the ladder here? For Dallas Kyle, Blake, and Solo Ali, we'll have to wait and see. Coming up, we're going to hear from Mark Wheeler, who's in search of a tag team partner.
Bruce James.
Who's that?
My good buddy, Bruce James.
Hey, Mark Wheeler.
Hey, listen, buddy, listen. I got a favor to ask you, okay?
Go ahead.
Don't touch me. Look, I need a tag partner. Taylor and fucking Mike Marston are doing something stupid, and I have to beat them, and no one wants to fucking help me.
Yeah.
Will you help me?
Will I help you?
Look, you look great. You're fucking killing it, kind of, and I just need someone.
Team.
May I?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a fucking distraction, okay? Me and you, buddy.
Mark! You do not put your hands on her.
Her?
I will not be your partner. I got one already. Nobody likes you.
Dickhead. Okay, fine. Jesse V! Hey! Jesse! Hey, how many got left, man, huh? Look at that form. Like, hey, I don't fucking care. Hey, listen. Look. Hey, stop your set for a second. I'm talking to you. I'm sorry. I need a tag partner. No one wants to fucking help me. Look at you. You're a fucking monster. Imagine if we were a tag team. You would kill Taylor. You would kill Mark. Mike, I can't even fucking talk. Just help me, please. Okay. Ah! Hey! Let go!
Fuck out of here.
Fuck you. Here. Yeah, we're gonna bitch! Fuck!
So funny.
Hey, you know, I think Mark doesn't have a partner yet.
I don't think he does either.
That's crazy.
He was so mean to me.
I know. Fuck him, seriously.
You're right. Fuck Mark.
Fuck Mark.
He probably won't even find a partner.
I know. He won't.
No one wants to be his partner.
Nobody.
No.
Piece of shit. Alright, let's go.
Mark Wheeler having some trouble finding a tag team partner. Can't say I'm that surprised. I mean, he has been a real piece of shit for at least, well, since I've known him. An exceptional talent in the ring. But that being said, he may have to go at it by himself if he plans on ever getting in the ring with Taylor Rising and Mark Wheeler. I mean, Mark Wheeler could always check out, I'm sure, Tinder, Bumble, one of the two. One of these dating apps, I'm sure Mark Wheeler could find somebody, whether female or male. I was gonna give Mark Wheeler a little bit of the benefit of the doubt here and say that he was gonna find a female tag team partner so we could have a good old-fashioned mixed tag team match. But of course, Mark Wheeler would go to Bruce James and then up the ante and go for Jesse V, who's the strongest, most dangerous man at Superkick. Of course, Mark Wheeler wouldn't try to find a female partner so we could have a mixed tag team match. But that's all I'll say about that for now. Because we gotta turn our attention back to the ring, because we've got Solo Ali ready to take on Bruce James. And as we saw only moments ago, Blake getting into the win column. Will the same be said for Solo Ali? If there was a guy who needed a win here at Superkick, inside that ring, it's Solo Ali, and the pressure is on. Solo now locking up with Bruce James, center of the ring. This is an even test of strength here between these two.
My man, come on.
We got Solo now. There we go. Into a side headlock. Getting the upper hand. Oh, and just a shove. Both men now locking up again. Collar and elbow. And it's Solo now. Waist lock. Bruce James reverses it. Driving Solo to the mat.
No. You want to give it up?
Bro.
Yeah. Solo.
There's Solo now. Little mat wrestling here between these two. Solo now with the arm of Bruce James. Trying to, no, there's Bruce James now reversing it. Just as I was about to say Solo, gonna twist the arm, and there we go, back. Back to Solo now. Trying to twist the arm of Bruce James off his body.
Solo, you can't be doing this match.
And unbelievably here in this match, back and forth. If I had to be honest, oh wait, Bruce James rolling over Solo. Oh, Solo kicking out. Solo now. Up and over goes Bruce James, leapfrog down. Oh, what a corkscrew uppercut. Solo now backed into the corner. Bruce James charges, connects with another uppercut. Whipping Solo to the mat. Bruce James another corkscrew uppercut. Hooks the leg to put away Solo. But it's Solo kicking out. And as I was about to say, I totally thought Solo was going to have the upper hand in this match. But this Bruce James, just when you underestimate him. Oh, what a thrust chop to the throat.
Hey, that was clean. That was clean.
And it's Solo now. Irish whip coming up. Bruce James into the ropes, holding on for dear life. Solo charges right into an elbow. And now, the interference on the outside by Dallas Kyle.
Hey, what are you? Hey, we're clean. Let's keep it fucked up.
Oh, Solo Ali. Big boot to the face. And the numbers game now, working in Solo's favor, just like it did earlier for Blake. And there's Blake, laying the boots to Bruce James, and Dallas Kyle over there to help out.
Come on, man. Okay, I got this.
Unbelievably, the referee saw none of that. And it's Solo now, rolling Bruce James over, hooks the leg. Oh, Bruce James kicking out. And the referee has his hands full in this match.
You're doing so much to fit. Walk up, okay? Give a shit. Punk ass rep. I'm ready. Come on, Bruce. Come on, Brucey boy.
And now Solo in full control. Big chop by Solo Ali, and that drops Bruce James.
Some more stops.
Solo now, suplex. Bruce James crashing hard to the mat, feeling the effects of that. Cover, and Solo Ali nonchalant.
Not the Solo. Solo.
I don't know even if he hooked the leg if he would have got anything more than a 2.
Yeah. Nice forearm.
I think Solo is going to have to throw everything he has at Bruce James here in this match. Solo now with Bruce James. Bruce James getting the foot up. Blocking. Punch to the gut. And it's Bruce James now slamming Solo face first into the top turnbuckle.
Killing me here.
And you can hear the frustration from ringside by Blake and Dallas Kyle. Bruce James now, Irish whip, countered by Solo. Bruce James ducking a wild clothesline. And it's 360 backbreaker by Solo. Hooks the leg for the win. No. Referee just at a 2. Solo now refuses to let Bruce James kick out.
Got it.
Going back to the pin.
Shit. I got it, Blake.
Solo Ali now with Bruce James. Another suplex coming up. No, Bruce James counters. Neck breaker.
One. Come on, Solo, get up. Two. Get up. Get up.
Solo being cheered by Blake and Dallas Kyle to get back up to his feet. Both men feeling the effects of this match. It's Bruce James playing possum. What an uppercut from literally out of nowhere. Insaguri. Bruce James now. The adrenaline pumping. Runs right into a boot. Solo out of the corner. Bruce James now blocking the clothesline. Big time clothesline of his own. Bruce James now out of the corner. Charges. Slides underneath to the outside. And a right for Dallas Kyle. More the same for Blake. It's Bruce James taking on all 3 men. Bruce James now. Slingshot. Uppercut. The adrenaline pumping through Bruce James. Bruce spring stomp. Connecting. Cover him. Hooks the leg. That's it. Bruce James has defeated Solo Ali.
Bruce. Bruce James. Winner.
Big win here for Bruce James and an unbelievable loss for Solo Ali. Falling even further down the ladder here at Superkick'd.
Fuck this streak, man.
And Solo Ali has hit officially rock bottom here.
Scratch me enough as is. Every fucking match. Fuck you, motherfucker. You beat him up. How do you? Shut up, Blake. Fuck up.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us for Superkick'd Unlisted. We will see you all again next week.